In today's video, I'll cover 10 ways for you to show your child unconditional love. Hi, this is Salimah of SalimahHaji.com, and if you're looking to build a life in alignment with your soul, then you're in the right place. I wanted to make this video today because there are ways that as a parent you can show your child that you love them unconditionally. And I wanted you to be aware of that because I found that these are some of the ways that I was able to use with my children to show them that I love them unconditionally. So let me cover them and share those with you. Number one, be present when it counts. Meaning, make sure that you know them well enough, that you're communicating with them so that you are there for them when it matters and when it counts. For example, maybe someday they just want you to sit with them because they're not feeling good. So sit down with them and enjoy their company. Maybe it's important to them for you to attend their drama or attend their concerts. Make sure you're there and you are able to be there for them, to show them that you love them and you are there for them. Make sure you're available for them when they have questions, when they want to talk to you about issues. Be present when it counts. Be there. Make sure you know your child and can feel their energy that they need to talk to you, and hang around with them to make sure that that happens. The next one is listen to them without judgment, because your children are here for their own purpose and they are a soul on a journey as well as you. So know that their life, what they like, what they do is very different from what you would do. So listen and accept them without judgment. Make sure you can give them advice and not have expectations on them because of your own ego and your own reasons. Make sure that you can listen to them without judgment and give them advice. The next one is apologize when you're wrong, because nobody's perfect, and it's important that your child knows that as well, that no parent is perfect either. Just because you are a soul in a parent role, that does not mean you are a soul in a parent's body. That does not mean that you're perfect. And it's important that your children know that, because when they are parents someday, they can then teach their children the same thing and apologize. You are not, show them that you're not beyond that you can actually be accountable for your mistakes and that you apologize when you're wrong despite your role as a parent. It's important that they know nobody's perfect and that they are not expected to be perfect either. So make sure you teach them that. The next one is respect their boundaries. Like I said, they may have interests and different needs than who you were when you were a little child. So make sure that you know what your child is like and make sure you give them those boundaries. When they want to be alone, make sure you don't hound them to have a conversation at that time. There's a time and place for everything. So make sure you respect their boundaries. If they want to be alone, then let them be alone. Make sure that you're not forcing them to do things because of your own expectations, your own ego. The next one is encourage their passion, because they are, remember, here to fulfill a purpose, and their passion, their joy is tied into fulfilling that purpose, which may not be what you want them to do with their lives. But be open to helping them discover their purpose, developing it, and then deploying it in service of others. So make sure that you encourage them to pursue their passions. Make sure they can come to you and you can support them fulfilling their passion, their purpose, their joy. The next one is comfort them in tough times. They may be going through things in school. They may have been bullied in school. They may be going through a breakup with a boyfriend. Make sure you can comfort them in those tough times, despite what you think of it. Make sure you're not judging any of it. Make sure you are just being there for them and you're just providing comfort and support. If they need a hug, they need a kiss, They need you to hold their hand. They need you to pray with them. Make sure you're available to do that as a parent. The next one is celebrate effort, not just their successes. Meaning failures are important as well. Make sure they understand that, because failures actually teach us lesson as well. So don't just celebrate success. Celebrate effort. If they put in an effort when they had a test and they got a B, make sure you celebrate their effort. Make sure you tell them that effort is way more important than the actual grade, because grades can be biased. So make sure the grades don't reflect how smart your child is, or how smart they feel that they are, because a grade is not indicative of success in life. It's not indicative of how smart they are. Make sure they understand that and they can articulate that. The next one is spend quality time together. Depending on what they want to do. They want to go shopping, you can have a coffee together, you can watch a nice movie together, whatever that is like with your child. Make sure you're showing and you are actually taking the time to spend quality time with them. If you can do one-on-one, it's even better, but make sure you're available. You're emotionally available for them as well, and that you're not always distracted and leaving them alone and leading your own life and doing things that only you want to do. Make sure you decide together how you want to spend your quality time, and you can decide how often you want to do it. That you want to do it weekly, monthly, bi-monthly, whatever works for you. The next one is show affection regularly. That means say I love you more often. That means give them a hug more often. That means give them a kiss more often. However you show affection within your family, make sure you are doing that regularly, so that they know that they are heard, they are understood, they're seen and accepted at all times, that they're not invisible to you. The next one is remind them that they are enough just the way they are. Whether they meet your expectations, whether they meet the society's expectations, whoever they are being, that they are enough. They are enough because they are here. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here. So make sure they know that, because they are here to fulfill a purpose. That's why their soul came into this body, to fulfill a purpose. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on this earth if they were not enough. Their creator has sent them here to fulfill a purpose. They have been trusted by their creator to fulfill a purpose. So they are enough by just being here as a soul. Make sure that they know that and they understand that. So I hope you found these 10 things helpful to show your child unconditional love. Let me quickly cover them again. Number 1, be present when it counts, when it's important. Next one, listen without judgment. Next one, apologize when you are wrong and be accountable for your actions. The next one, respect their boundaries. Next one, encourage their passions. Next one, comfort them in tough times. Next one, celebrate efforts, not just success. Next one, spend quality time together regularly. The next one is show affection regularly. And the last one is remind them that they are enough just because they are here. I hope you found this video helpful. Please share it with anybody else who needs to hear this message. Any other parent, share it with your children. And I'm sending you love and I believe in you. Thank you for watching.